Karma, Fisker Karma, Karma Revero, and the new Fisker Ocean. What do they have in common? Let's have a little history and see if I could get this right. I am fortunate I get to work on all the Fiskers that come in to Northern California's Fisker service repair at Pat's Garage, and I get to touch everyone that needs AC, and only me and me only. I am the only one responsible for them. So if anything goes wrong, I know I point the finger at myself. So I make sure things don't go wrong because I am where the buck stops. But we had the original Fisker. There we go. And if you look at the emblem, I just learned this little bit of history today. The original Fisker by Fisker, who has the new Fisker Karma, or no, new Fisker Ocean. You see that emblem right there? And let me get over there and take a really good look at it so you guys can see the difference. This is the Fisker. I got a phone call. I'll call him back. This is the Fisker by the original Fisker. And it had like the Pontiac engine in it, or Oldsmobile or Buick or whatever, 4-cylinder. And it's nothing more than, think of a Briggs & Stratton turning an alternator to charge batteries to drive the car. That's what that is. Then it got bought out by a Chinese company, and then the Chinese company bought it. They were still manufacturing, I believe, if I got this right, what parts were left over, and they were still manufacturing these Fiskers. And it was like the 2012 model on the chassis and all the parts, year after year after year. So 2012, 13, 14, 15, like that. I can't remember what year they stopped, but they were all 2012s. Then we have the Karma. They had to drop the Fisker name, and the Chinese company that has them, and these are, I learned this is $1,000 emblem too today. I didn't know that, but you'll notice the emblem is not different, and it just says Karma. And this is, and it has B&W parts instead of the Pontiac or Buick or whatever parts were in it. Revero, and that is the Chinese company Karma, that they were manufacturing new parts for these Fiskers. It's over $100,000 car, and I was really surprised. A little rock damage on a heat exchanger underneath, and they just wanted to get the heat exchanger, but it doesn't come with just the radiator glycol coolant heat exchanger on there. You got to get that heat exchanger, the condenser, the radiator, and the fan all as one assembly. And what's funny is that the price of that whole entire complex assembly is cheaper than what you would get off a Mazda or a Subaru Outback or something like that. And this is a $100,000 car. And for that whole assembly, all those parts, you'd be paying 2 or 3 times more money than on a little cheap Japanese car. What else? Oh, Fisker Ocean. Depending on what finally happens, since everybody knows the story about Fisker kind of having financial difficulties and being rebought and restructured and moving and shutting down a location that never got started yet. Pat's Garage here, it looks like, hopefully, cross fingers, I'm hoping, they will be an authorized repair, warranty, and repair facility for Fisker Ocean. And it looks like I might be seeing a lot of Fisker Oceans. So you'll get firsthand photos, videos, descriptions of what really makes the Fisker Ocean tick if it comes here. And I'm looking forward to that. And this is a 2020, the B&W engine, B&W assembly. You can even see the little logo right there. Let me get that right. And as you know, B&W, this is the France company right there who made all the parts for heat exchangers and air conditioning and stuff. It's a France company. I believe that's right. Somebody fact check me and make sure. That's it. And my phone doesn't want to focus. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Just an update on the Fisker and the new Fisker Ocean that's coming. Just waiting for somebody to drop some money, invest in them, and keep that company going. But new ownership, new management, and whole restructuring.